episode of Face of the Franchise. One guy really thought, hey, like he thought he was going to be 2-0 at the end of this, but he forgot that his old rival, Jerry Jones, really did just destroy the whole NFC. What is that? What are you doing? If you die from a bit, that'd be great for use. I actually would.
This is nothing matters. We're all just a waste of space, slowly eroding away. Everything is meaningless. To have hope is to basically be dysfunctionally illiterate. We're all going to die, and everything is fine. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Everything is okay. The end is totally not near, although the end is near. Everybody be afraid, but don't be afraid. Everything is okay. But I will probably go ahead and just continue down this depressive pit.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, you're going against
But I'm fine.
The team that had the craziest odds that
But I'm okay.
Jump up were the Packers. So you lost to a good team. At least you didn't lose to a redheaded bastard. Saw a ghost, had mono at one point. He dated, I think, you could say a dude. I don't know. I don't know the guy's sexual history, but
no, you're not getting the nope, not
you gotta laugh. I gotta laugh.
laugh.
Your defense doesn't look like Thomas Jefferson High School in Virginia. I just doxed
News and headlines. Jayden is, God fucking damn it, Jayden is hurt.
So news and headlines. I will do this for him. News and headlines. Jayden Daniel probably is not going to play this week. He has MRI coming.
Watch out for Oos.
Joe Burrow out for 3 months with turf toe, and JJ McCarthy 2 to 5 weeks with what looks like ankle, aka he sucks. So we're gonna see what Carson Wentz could do. I don't think he's injured. I just think Carson Wentz probably is gonna cut.
Oh wow! I'm not off on JJ yet. Listen, he had.
I'm a little off. I'm just a little off.
Tell us why you're off, and then I'll explain myself.
Okay, look. So the Bears game was an apparition in the sense of I think the Bears defense might be not that good without their starting corner. Shocker. And then we see the Falcons. Is the Falcons defense good? We don't know. I think they're better than
might be. I think they might be. They definitely know how to pressure a quarterback.
We'll see who they play. I think they play the Carolina Panthers this week, so we don't really know. They play you guys, and I think
we still won't find out.
I think we'll find out in 2 weeks when they play you. The Commanders. I think that's going to be a great test to what we're going to see. And
for both teams, honestly.
For Falcons, I'm still talking about the Falcons, but
I would say for both teams.
For the Vikings, man, I mean, if Carson Wentz comes out and they're winning, I mean, do you go back to the kid? I mean, you let the kid rest, I guess, and then you figure out. I think.
Wait! Stop. Pause.
Yeah.
I want you to replay that sentence you just said in your head.
If Carson
Wentz, one more time,
if Carson Wentz does well, you keep the kid on.
One more time. Just one more time.
Hey, I know you realize that this guy was an ACL away from winning an MVP in the entire league. The year.
How long ago was that? What year was that? Can you remind me?
Probably the same year as Obama was in office. I don't know.
Yeah, his first year. His first year in 2000.
No, his first year was us in high school. Let's not kid ourselves, dude. Maybe it was then. Honestly, it could be then. It could be then.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I'm not out on JJ yet simply because he's gotten a host of bad luck. And yes, you start to question, is it also an injury-prone thing? Or is he more on the nude side of things where it seems like, hey, we're just going to say he's injured. Everybody, please. He gets injured easily. It's not a problem. And we'll put in fucking Carson Wentz. I don't know. But the reason I'm not out on this kid because he has shown flashes. He has missed a whole entire year of playing football. I think that he processes and makes decisions better than the majority of quarterbacks in the league. And he's shown that potential. So for a guy like that, when you can make decisions quickly in this league, when you have that quick processing power, which I believe is one of the, if not the key to being successful in this league, then let's not go ahead and be out on it, guy. Again, these first 3 or 4 weeks were super reactive. Not to give away any bits coming
Very
forward later on,
reactive.
but we're super
Very reactive.
reactive. Let's
Yeah.
calm down. I we're saying if Carson does well, do we keep JJ in? We know the history with this guy. This guy Carson is not going to do well. I don't care how much of a QB whisperer McCarthy. It's just not going to happen. Kevin O'Connell is just not going to happen. He's not. There's something. There's a QB whisperer, and then there's a QB miracle worker of the gods, which does not exist. It does not exist. Kevin can only do so much. Carson is going to lay flat. We are going to see JJ again. Let's pump the brakes here. I think JJ's injury is legitimate, but we will see. Is there any other injuries we got to be concerned about around the league, dude?
Fantasy wise, I saw Tyler Warren didn't practice yesterday, and I saw uh, Njigba didn't practice because of groin, and then tonight,
Yep.
I know this is probably going to come out Saturday or Friday, so
Probably Saturday.
Thursday, we'll see if Waddle plays, but that's it. But anyways,
hopefully comes out Friday. Guessing with what you got going on tomorrow, probably
yeah.
Saturday, and that's okay too.
Yeah. But like I said, here's your quote of the week. To win the game, you have to win the game, not lose the game. Mike McDaniels, what a genius. Do you want to go on?
There's another one I need you to run back one
A
more
lot of
time
people say you're his doppelganger. People say, oh, is Joe Mike McDaniels? Is Joe calling the plays like Mike McDaniels? Does he have the same charisma as Mike McDaniels, aka like a Sasquatch in the middle of a of a woods? But I don't say that. I never the internet saying that.
Charming.
The internet's saying that.
Mike,
They're saying you're
Mr.
charming.
McCool McDaniels, baby. Don't you shit on our charm. We got the charisma off the charts. So we think in our head.
I'm not here. I'm reading what the internet's saying, not because of me. I'm reading the internet. That's all I'm doing.
Oh, okay. You're just getting your right. Yeah. This is not at all reflects your opinion whatsoever. Yeah. Right. Okay. Listen, that's a great quote. That's a great quote. You know what? I would say that all the time. And if I do happen to have taken over Mike McDaniel's mind, if we do share the same body, to win the game, you have to win the game, not lose the game. And if you don't realize that, you're going to lose this game. Fucking genius. It doesn't get more bare bones direct message to your guys to keep your guys with you. I know this is going to sink in Tyreek's head. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to drop all the way back every single time. And then we're going to run some curl routes. And that's what we're going to do. Then we're going to run some curl routes. We're going to run some RPO. No. We're not throwing a pass more than 30 yards. Don't you dare. Tyreek, I don't want to hear it. Guys, don't you get started. Jaylen, maybe you might get one if I'm bored. You'll see if you get lucky. I think you might get one. But listen, we're running curls. Two is dropping back. We're going to add to the concussion, the history of concussions. It's going to be A-okay. My man McDaniels is continuing to be genius. Don't you hate on his charisma. He can go ahead, go in blind, drunk, and naked, and pick up any woman he wants in the world. He could probably coach a game blind and naked. This guy is a genius, and he's totally not on the hot seat. Do not panic. He almost won that game last week. Next topic.
No, you're good. Next topic.
No, seriously. I mean, this is a guy that's panicked. Bit aside, this is a guy that looks completely lost. Has clearly lost this locker room.
Tonight, if he loses, some might think. I know it's the Bills. Some might think this might be the game that be like, okay, if you lose next game, you're out. Like if they go 0-4, they're out. I mean, that's just. You almost beat the Patriots. You didn't beat the Patriots. Probably your easiest game so far on this schedule. I don't know who they have after the Bills, but if they lose to the Bills and then lose to whatever team's next, that's gone. I think he's gone. I think he's the first coach gone. And in week 4, that'd be great. So you only have so much time to change your season.
It really does seem like somebody, I mean, maybe not the first year, but it seems like the last 3 years, to your point, somebody handed me the reins.
Yeah.
And I said, okay. And then all of a sudden, my quarterback kept getting beat up. He can't throw downfield to save his life, it seems, all of a sudden. And now I'm scared. Now I just want to go ahead and throw curl routes and do RPOs. I'm just in my head, and in your head gets you fired in this league.
But at least you're not an idiot. At least you yourself is not an idiot, because at least you can evaluate.
I mean, you're a sweetheart as a partner. saying that, and you're kind of obligated to say that. And I know, again, this was just the internet giving your sources, but some might say the internet might be correct, and I
No,
could be on the side.
I'm not here
But
saying you have the charisma of a cucumber, but that's just
right,
that's not me. Because you know
never,
who
we've
has
never said
IQ of a cucumber? Basketball players. And I'm saying it out loud because what the fuck did I read from Draymond Green? Josh Allen isn't the guy. Suck my left nut. And I'm telling you, I don't care if YouTube cancel us. If I hear another basketball player talk about football and a football player talk about basketball,
but
you
stop,
two
real
should
quick,
shut
stop
up.
going on
The
rants.
worst is
Stop being,
LeBron James. I
maybe I
want
can't.
no.
It's
Let me go.
unstoppable.
Let me go. Let me go.
It's
Let me go.
unstoppable.
Let me go. Draymond Green, you played football for probably 2 minutes, and I'm not over here saying I'm a fucking all-star, but I'm over here not knowing. You're saying a guy who took a team of misfit toys. His best wide receiver was freaking Khalil Spear. You're dumb. You're dumb. You're fucking dumb. You're like, oh, he went to the freaking AFC Championship without a wide receiver. He beats your guy. Your guy, Lamar Jackson. Shut up. And if I hear LeBron James one more time in that freaking DraftKings commercial, I called it. I called it. I called it. I called this. I called that. Shut up. You play freaking Madden. That's all you freaking
At
do.
least he's playing to like the bit about him. That I do. He's being a little self-aware, which is new for him.
I hate him. I hate him. And then Jeff Teague. Jeff Teague. Oh my God. Jeff Teague. You were a bum. You were a bum when you played for the Minnesota Timberwolves. You're a bum now. Suck my left nut. And if you want to see me in the streets, see me in the streets. All this is ready. I'm ready for all the heat. Fuck you, basketball players talking about football players. You boys don't know shit about shit. Shut up. Flopping and shit in the NBA. Next topic. Fuck this.
All right, beautifully
Fucking
done.
hoop star.
New
Get a
TV,
hoop
but-
stars. Humping the ladies and signing autographs. Coach Carter. Go ahead.
All right, let me gather myself here. Great quote there. Great quote. I
love
appreciate the
that
reference.
movie. Coach Carter. I love
Why is
basketball.
everybody on their
I love
goddamn
basketball
knees?
players, but stop, huh?
Speaking of being on your knees, why is everybody on their goddamn knees for this Maxion ass game? It was not a good game. The Cowboys and Giants is not the game of the year.
Oh, because Russell Wilson's back, baby. He's cooking. Did you hear? 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, just like Aaron Rodgers is back, baby.
We've seen this before, sweetheart. I've seen it firsthand.
Tell him.
Jets.
Let him down gently. Let him down gently.
2 touchdowns. Everybody's like, he's back. He's back. And
Or
then
drop
the
him
Giants.
from
He's
the Eiffel
back.
Tower,
He's back.
whatever works.
When they play the Chiefs, and I know the Chiefs are 0-2, they are going to get fucking raped. I'm sorry to say that out loud, but they're going to get freaking destroyed. And I don't mean
Wait, what was it? What word did you use?
Grape.
They're gonna get
raped.
gaped.
They're going to
which
get
is
raped.
arguably worse than
Oh,
what
it's
you said.
2025. I can use that word hypothetically.
That word is technically back, depending on context.
No, I wouldn't say technically back. Let's not. Yeah, let's not.
You got gaped, which, if you look that up, is arguably much worse.
Yeah. No, it's bad. Everything's happening.
Not great.
Bad.
Take a moment while you're at work. If you're listening to this podcast at work, type in gaped. Go from there. Find a new job. Patrick Mahomes. Trap back because there's some drama I want to cover. You know I like to cover some drama here, making sure, kind of our reality special in the NFL. And there is seemingly trouble between the world's greatest cuck and the Baywatch Extra over there in Duval. It seems like there's trouble in paradise. I don't know if it's going to last forever. It may last week and it was over. It seems like Liam Cohen and Trevor Lawrence are already going at each other's throats, already arguing back and forth. Either that or like Trevor says, like, I don't want to fuck your wife again. We're in the middle of a game. Stop mentioning how the whole team has to fuck your wife after this. If we win, let's focus on winning. Any thoughts on the cuck in the Baywatch Extra?
We talked about this. I think Trevor Lawrence gets the biggest pass of all time. I don't know why. I think we've talked about it. I think it's really that one game, that one season where they went to the playoffs, beat the Chargers in a comeback fashion. They were 4 points away from beating the Chiefs. It's really upsetting because if it wasn't for that, I think Trevor Lawrence would be a backup quarterback at this point. But the guy can't throw a ball worth a damn to 2 good wide receivers now. I am pissed off.
It's another case of in the head too, if you ask me.
In fantasy football, Brian Thomas Jr. was supposed to be this thing I don't have any shares, by the way. Thank you, Lord. My hands are clean. But
I got one share and I am selling fast.
I won't say the league and I won't say the person. Somebody's trying to give me Brian Thomas Jr. and I'm considering it.
You
But
just by you saying that, I know the league and I have an idea of the person.
not the person you're thinking of. It is another person who lives.
Okay, because the person I'm thinking of can be pretty aggressive with trades
No,
too,
no, no,
and
no, no,
he
no.
was
The
all
guy,
in
the
on
guy,
this
the
person.
guy we're talking about. He's good. He's fine now. It's his partner in crime from Ohio, but we'll leave it at that.
Got it.
We'll move on. But yeah,
Got it.
okay.
Noted. Maybe as someone else who should potentially move on, hot seeming pile of take right here. Patrick Mahomes, I don't know. Does he not have weapons around him anymore? Are they in a rut? What is going on? First 0-2 start in the Pat Mahomes era. It looks like everybody just kind of expects to win, and they forgot, oh, yeah, we have to actually prepare and physically win the game and do the actions to win the game. We just don't get the win. It seemed like that happened last year, but it's not working anymore. Thank fucking God. If you are a Chiefs fan, let's ask that for some perspective Chiefs fans. Are you hitting the panic button? What is your call here?
So I think the Chargers
Me
are
too.
I think the Chargers are a good team. Obviously, the Eagles, they were a couple plays away from beating them. I think if they lose to the Giants, then I would be panicking. But right now they're 0-2. They can win 5 straight, and we will forget about this. I don't know where they are technically, but also let's be honest. The best wide receiver on the field right now is Juju Smith-Schuster, and if that's your best wide receiver, you don't deserve to win anything other than.
There's just a lot of things you're saying that are worth repeating. Carson Wentz doing well. The best receiver on the field is Juju Smith-Schuster.
Right now, yeah.
I
mean, Rasheed Rice is suspended and Xavier Worthy's hurt. So, like, who's left?
Right.
Like, who's left?
It's just more
Travis
evidence
Kelce?
we are in
You
the
got a
most fucked up
TikTok
time.
star and Happy Gilmore 2's freaking extra? Like, what? Patrick Mahomes, Kermit the Frog? I can't do anything. I'm trying to do a Kermit the Frog expression.
It just sounds like we're choking on a pound Get the 3 cocks out of your mouth, dude. We got to move on with the
That's
show.
Patrick Mahomes. Anyways, but it's going to be the greatest thing of all.
Actually, honestly, not bad.
Thank you. Honestly, Mahomes, Wilson, week 3, Sunday Night Football, 0-2 teams. One team could be what we thought they were. The other team could be 0-3, and we would all be like kind of cheering. So I'm not like, I hate the whole like, because they're a dynasty, everybody's upset with them. I don't care. The only reason why I'm upset with them is because they are a pain in my ass. Do I need to see Brittany Mahomes every fucking time? No. Do I need to see Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift? No. Do I need to see Juju Smith-Schuster doing TikToks again? No. I don't want to see any of that. I want to see.
That's the brand of the team. You love it.
No. I'd rather, you know what? Put it on record. I'd rather see Lamar Jackson beat Patrick Mahomes now.
That is you have to say one more time.
I'd rather see. Okay, hear what I'm not saying. I'd rather see Lamar Jackson beat Patrick Mahomes in a regular season game.
Got
him. Oh,
hoodie on. My ears are fully okay.
Next.
I'm going to start making you repeat things more often. I think that's a pretty convenient.
No, that was pretty good. I almost had you there. No, there's no way you're going to get me to say beating him in the playoffs. Fuck no.
I had to full stop that. Yeah, but okay, we move forward. I'm repeating in this show is going to be a common thread. Next up, our game and our game reviews overall, our game reviews, game of the week, and dumpster fire of the week. Also want to go back that Chiefs and Giants game might be the first time Chiefs in the face of the franchise error, old iteration or new iteration, where they are the dumpster fire game of the week in my book. We're not doing every game anymore, so just want to put that out there. With that being said, Nude, please go ahead. And honestly, I don't know why you're not wearing a hoodie and saying that nothing matters too, and that we're all just slowly eroding away to a nothing death. Tell us about your game.
No, I mean, it was a bad game. I mean, there was 3 mistakes that pissed me off more than anything. We could talk about the Caleb Johnson thing. The kid runs a 4.5, and he's 200 plus pounds. He's 260. We have 2 guys that run 4.3s. We have Calvin Austin, and we have freaking.
He's my peak weight at the near end of the first iteration of face of the franchise, which was 255.
He's fat. Like the point is, he's a bruiser. Like I still don't understand why we had him back there in the first place. It didn't make sense in the first game. Doesn't make sense in the second game. Then,
Every team needs an Eddie Lacy, baby.
then like Aaron Rodgers throws a pick, but I was like, oh, like it was a pick where you're like, did he throw a pick? And I realized what happened. Calvin Austin, they call it bring ants to the picnic, aka he ran the route to mess up Fryermuth. Fryermuth was open in the end zone. Calvin Austin, all he had to do was run the other way. So
Did you call him Firemouth? I like that.
he's Fryermuth, baby. He's
Firemouth.
So that's two. And then the third thing was like Patrick, like, I'm not going to say here and be like, oh, the defense is hurt. That's why we suck. Because
I appreciate that.
They suck. Like, doesn't matter if they're healthy or not. Because nobody's where's Mr. Casper fucking $40 million ass? Get a sack. Get one fucking sack. Oh my God, dude. Like, what, dude? Where are you? Like, I get it.
I think he's on the president's cabinet now, so he can't fully focus.
Oh my God, dude. The fact that the rookie who he drafted in the 4th round, he just got in because Highsmith is hurt, and he got a sack before Mr. Casper is great. I love it. So I'm because
I can tell how much you love it. You're very excited about it.
3 mistakes, dude. It's just like the kickoff thing fucked us. The pick fucked us because that was 3 points. And then like there was one third down play where Patrick Queen had Sam Darnold in his grasp, and somehow Sam Darnold turned into Josh Allen, swung out of it, and threw a pass. And then 2 plays later, we saw the Kenneth
Walker. He can't be Josh Allen sometimes.
It's crazy. I was like, dude, when I was watching it, I was like, okay, like I'm mad because we could have won that game. I told Steph this because Steph was like, you're always mad when they lose. I was like, I'm always
first Steph mentioned on the show. Shout out Steph.
Love you. Thank you, babe. She was like, I was like, there's level of being mad. Like if we got destroyed, that's a different mad. That's like, oh, like we got destroyed. This was a mad where it's like, if we didn't do those 3 mistakes, we win that game. It's like, are you kidding me? Like, Are you kidding me? No offense to any other game that I saw out there. That was the shittiest game. I might put it as dumpster fire of the week just because of the Wisconsin thing.
We can get more into it. we can double back.
Let's just go to the games of the week because mine I enjoyed.
Okay, we'll go through you first. That's perfect.
Yeah. We'll just switch transition because that's my dumpster fire and my game and our game is the Steelers game.
And then why don't you dig in a little bit more into it in terms of the dumpster fire before you get in game of the week? Tell me why.
Here's the dumpster fire. Here's the dumpster fire. The offenses were abysmal. They didn't look good. I think it was like 14-7 at half. And like after that, it was just all kicking. I mean, their kicker missed a field goal. We have the second best kicker in the NFL now. Thank you, Brandon Aubrey, because I didn't know what the fuck. Like that.
Yeah. Apparently, Aubrey's the serial killer.
Aubrey is way better. I'm here on the show to say everybody who tweeted at me saying, "Oh, Aubrey." I was like, let's see. He showed.
My brother got in the comments for the first time on Instagram.
I saw that. I was like, hey, I'm here to tell you.
Rare.
Joe's brother. Brandon Aubrey 1, Boss 2. I'm putting my hands up.
There it is, Jake. There it is. You've been waiting for it. He said it.
The defense is terrible for the Steelers. Like, who would have thought taking 30-plus-year-old players, putting them on defense wouldn't work? Everyone. Second, the offense, to their credit, Aaron Rodgers
not Jersey Jerry. I can say that. Jersey Jerry is a believer.
Aaron Rodgers is not playing bad.
He should have been mentioned on the show. I apologize for mentioning.
Aaron Rodgers is not playing bad. That's number 1. Number 2, it's just like, dude, like, what do you think these things are happening? Like on offense, nothing's really happening. It's just their miscues. Like,
is it Mason Rudolph time yet?
It's not Aaron Rodgers' fault. I said that.
Is it Mason Rudolph time?
It's not Aaron Rodgers' fault. There's nothing. Okay. The offense itself needs fixing, and Aaron Rodgers will be fine. I'm not here saying I'm confident.
Or Mason Rudolph.
1 through 10, I'm still at a 3 with the whole offense, even Aaron Rodgers. I
feel like you're ignoring the fact that Mason Rudolph exists.
I like Mason. I don't have a problem with Mason.
Yeah.
I just don't want Mason right now. What?
Me too. I mean, I don't maybe always agree with some of his actions and verbiage, but he's cool.
All right. Well, now on to your dumpster fire if you want to go for that.
Yeah, I'll start with the dumpster fire of the week. For me, it was Falcons versus Vikings. Sometimes you just watch a game and it fucking sucks. Sometimes you just watch a game and you feel like you took 3 Ambien and a couple painkillers and muscle relaxers and you're calling it a night for 3 days. Sometimes you feel like you just can't stomach any more football down your gullet And then you get this game, and you go ahead and puke all of past weekend's proceedings. This game just was. Listen, you had obviously JJ go down. You have the Falcons are looking. I mean, yeah, they pretty much dominated this game, but there was nothing explosive in my end. There was nothing that really got you excited about these two teams. It was just after a long weekend of football. I think I watch the highlights in the morning because I try to watch all, like, at least get a perspective of all these games. But I was watching it and passed out around the third quarter. It was a sedative of the week. Not even dumpster fire of the week. This was sedative of the week for me. Just awful game. Game of the week, though, that felt like you were doing an 8 ball of cocaine and then going ahead and having a threesome with hookers for free, and there's no moral or judgment behind you. It's just a guilt-free fuck, and that was the Broncos versus the Colts. Boy, howdy, was this a beautiful game. You can talk about the Cowboys Giants action game all you fucking want. I was locked in on Broncos versus Colts. Let's listen again. Week 2, we don't want to overreact, but is Daniel Jones a good quarterback?
I can't do that right now, but
Is
he
he?
might be.
And
He
listen,
might
is
be.
he?
He might be. He might be. I'm
What
not.
about
Look,
system?
look, look. There's 2 quarterbacks that proves you could do that: Darnold and Mayfield. So if he can consistently do it, he could be in that. He could be in that conversation. I'm not putting it there yet. I need to see more because right now
Good.
the Broncos defense let Jonathan Taylor go crazy, and apparently they're probably the second worst run defense behind the Steelers are the worst in the NFL according to stats. So we'll see. We'll see. I think Daniel Jones.
Hey, we got to be honest with ourselves. That's part of
We
bringing it back
got to
together.
see what Daniel Jones does this week. Who do they have this week? Let's see. Sorry, continue on with your points, but let's see.
Yeah.
The
So,
Titans. The
well,
Titans. The Titans. The Titans.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So the division game there. I think I have something for that later on. So I actually have a little something for that game in particular later on. But yeah, I think this Colts defense, by the way, too, and that's something else we'll get to later on, might be the second best defense in the league. I mean, I know you didn't really see it yesterday, but that secondary or last week, but that secondary and that defensive front, I think, is coming together. I think they're going to figure out how to win games. I think they're better than what they've shown you statistically so far. I think that this team right now, again, it's early, and this could be a team that ends up 2-4, and we're all doing the classic thing of remember when the Colts were 2-0, and we all thought Daniel Jones was winning MVP. That could very, very much happen, but it didn't happen here. Bo Nix tried to get it together for the Broncos, and it looked like they may have. I mean, running games finally started to stick a little bit. Cortland Sutton and Bo couldn't really connect, but he started to find other receivers. Look out for somebody like a Troy Franklin going forward. I think that's a big, big target for Bo. Even a potential Evan Ingram, who's going to be back in this week. I think, as we know, Bo's comfortable with those tight ends. But I'll tell you right now, I'm not hitting just both these teams with a lot of potential. It was just 2 exciting young teams going at it. I was very, very excited about that. Now to the game that I've been avoiding.
No.
Commanders versus Packers.
Go ahead. Game of the week for me was Cardinals, Panthers. Very funny, very cool. Go ahead.
Don't fucking panic. All right? All you Commanders fans that have been saying, let's jump off the bridge. Time is all over. We are okay. Yes, it may not be JD5 this coming week. We're going to go ahead and oose it up for the Raiders this week. Do not fucking panic. Did you watch that Lions game versus the Bears? I'm so sorry. Did you watch that Lions game versus the Bears or not? Because the Lions put up 52 points. 52 points. Easy. Everyone's saying the Lions are back. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yes, the Packers may be the best defense right now, by far, going forward, and they are the team to beat. Congratulations, Packers. You beat two of the best offenses, embarrassed two of the best offenses in the league the first 2 weeks. Congratulations, Micah. You got lucky. John Bates went down. Somebody that is an unsung hero. I mentioned him a little bit last week. Somebody that was a huge part of that game plan. Somebody who did contain Micah. And every single game we played against him twice a year in Dallas for the 4 years that Mr. Bates has been on this team. So that was a big part that hindered us. But with all that being said, we still got it together, scored more points than the Lions. Do not panic. Jayden is okay. Dr. Daniel J. Chow has gotten ahead, and other doctors have confirmed that it is just a precaution. MRIs are handed out like candy. Okay, we are going to be okay. There's no actual structural damage to that knee. He probably will not play this week. And honestly, we are okay against the Raiders. Marcus has got this team locked and loaded. But back to the initial game. Again, Jonathan Bates going out early really hindered this team. Once that hit, and again, big unsung hero of all this, then that game plan offensively, as you saw, went to shit. We couldn't get anything going. We couldn't find Terry. We for some reason kept getting Noah Brown open on one-on-ones just so he could drop the ball. I don't know why we weren't doing that for Terry. The only one that was really worth mentioning in terms of good gameplay was once again Debo. Not Fat Jeff, who sits in the corner. I'll repeat, not Fat. And then on the defensive side of the ball, the only person who is worth mentioning there is our second-round pick in Trey Amos. Outside of that, Marshawn Lattimore, I think this has been talked a lot this week. It's time for a serious conversation. It's time to rein this in, buddy. We are not going to go ahead and let you have 2 penalties a week and then say the game is called unfair when you're suplexing guys, clotheslining guys, and choke slamming fellas. Again, I would love to see you in the Royal Rumble some year, but right now I need you to play football for this fucking team because we are thin at quarterback. Yeah, we are thin. But I am not panicked. This is a good team with good coaching. We have a whole lot of talent. Again, look at that Lions-Bears game. For every single Commanders fan, I was acting like at the beginning of this show, we are okay. The season is not over. Jeff, who sits in the corner, Aqib Talib can suck my dick from the back, to steal a quote from Nude, who stole the quote from $1 Million Worth of Game.
Suck that dick from the back, bitch.
Suck my dick from the back, Aqib
Yep, there we
Talib.
go. We lost him. Yep. All right, we got to go because my guy just texted me. So
Suck my dick from the back, Aqib Talib. Do we have like 2 minutes?
yeah. So okay. So all right. Fantasy saga advice. Go. Three picks.
Okay,
Go.
yeah, with that ran over, Bucky Irving, he is going to run all over. I know that Rashad White had a good game. He is going to emerge this week and do what he is supposed to do. Stay patient with him. This week is going to be the week. Don't do it, Calvin Ridley, for the reasons I said with this Colts defense. I think it's pretty good. Cam Ward's in for a tough game. And I will also do Colts D, who is still available in over 58% of leagues in ESPN. Nude, go.
So Sage of the Week, Jordan Mason. No Aaron Jones against the Cincinnati Bengals. Have to start him if you have him. Don't do it. Start of the week. I'm not believing in anything Dalton Kincaid anymore. Do not start him. If you can find another tight end option, that'd be great. Sleeping Beauty of the Week. He brought it up on the game of the week that he had. Troy Franklin. Troy Franklin looks like he's doing it with
Yep.
the Knicks. Start him if you need him in a flex. I'm just going to go straight into my gambling corner. The over-under of the week. The over is the Lions and Ravens. My spread of the week is actually going to be, hold your breath, the Giants plus 6.5. They might cover it. I think the Chiefs are going to come out slow. And my hot steaming hot shit of the week. I don't know, is you got to parlay the Saints plus 7.5 against the Seahawks
Oh my God.
with parlaying the Cardinals plus 2.5. I think both these games are going to be very, very close. And I don't know if either of them are going to win, but I think both. I don't know how bad the 49ers injuries are, and Seahawks off a big win. Go ahead.
That's a big hot steaming pile. Over under of the week for me is Bengals Vikings under 41.5. Two backup quarterbacks, self-explanatory. Spread of the week, Packers -8 against the Cleveland Browns, also self-explanatory. Don't overthink it. Hot steaming pile pick of the week is similar-ish, not really, but Rams money line +120. They played Philly the best last year in the playoffs. I think they do it again. I think McVay figures out how to give Philly their first loss. Wrap up and real quick reminder: it is a long season. Stay mentally strong. Do not jump off the boat quite yet. And what do you always say? Stay breezy, stay easy, beautiful cover girl or some shit.
Stay breezy, stay easy. One love. Joe sucks. Bye.
You suck more ass. Bye.